It's not that I'm missing, I'm craving. Adventure officially begins. It's a local agent which runs locally on my MacBook. And you basically put yourself in a vulnerable position. It's quite late already, 9 p.m. and I'm at home because tomorrow I'm leaving for a weekend trip, for a quick adventure. So I'm working from home, already finished the work stuff, and now I'm actually editing my previous video, so take a look. And here on the right I have a timeline, and on the left I have an agent which helps me to edit. And it's not Claude, it's not Codex, it's a local agent which runs locally on my MacBook, and it helps me to edit my videos. So let me explain. In the last couple of months I've been playing a lot with local models. Local model means it's running on your own hardware, it can be your laptop. These models are open source, that means everyone can download them, and they don't need internet connection. And of course, even the best local models are not as advanced as frontier cloud models, but I would say for most of the daily cases like organizing files, fixing bugs, writing content, they're almost exactly the same. The only difference is that you need to have a really powerful hardware, like a lot of gigabytes of RAM for these capable models to run. It's now June 2026, and what just happened recently is that Anthropic just rolled back the latest model, Fable. And of course it's not such a big deal, but it's actually a sign if you count on one specific vendor or if you count on one specific model, and you basically put yourself in a vulnerable position. At this stage, I see it more as an experiment because, of course, I'm still using Codex and Claude every day for work, and basically my whole work is designed for these tools. But the cool thing is that Hermes, which I'm using, is powered by Qwen 3.6 via LLM Studio, can use exactly the same skills, exactly the same connections, and it works exactly with the same integrations. And video editing could be a great example because there are many apps which you have to pay for, which can give clips, which can do captions and everything. But what if I don't want to pay for another subscription? I got this app which is called Palmyra Pro, and it has an MCP connector, and I connected this to my Hermes agent. And through the MCP, the agent can do clips, it can do captions, it can basically do everything that a video editor is doing without paying anything to anyone, without using any cloud services. And that being said, I will finish with work, pack my things, and get ready for tomorrow.
Last call, let's go.
We made it.
This is my first last call in my life. I'm super excited.
About
We
what?
made it. About the orangutans.
So the adventure officially begins here in the river mouth, and it will be our home and our trip for the next 2.5 days. We'll sleep on this boat and see orangutans, crocodiles, a lot of other monkeys, birds. So super excited about that. Okay, after 2 hours of sailing, quick nap, amazing lunch, we arrived to the first stop, the first camp, to finally meet some orangutans. The alpha orangutan, it was playing a little bit with his thing, and you have like a little bit like red.
I didn't see that.
No?
I didn't pay attention.
He's really cute because when he just arrived, when he appeared, he was behaving bossy, and he was also like making sounds to signal that he's alpha, but then he just yawning and playing with his little thing. So what we just seen is absolutely incredible. So what was really impressive that the alpha like a huge pancake face, and he was eating first, and then there were, I don't know, maybe like 7 or 8 in total, like female orangutans with babies and teenagers. And they also have a hierarchy, so they didn't. It's not like a canteen with the lunchtime. They were waiting for each other. Were like super respectful, and of course they're very cute. Especially like the babies, also very cute. Something which I surprisingly love is this Indonesian coffee. You just put like a spoon in a cup of hot water and mix it, that's it. So no espresso machine. And I love it because for me it's like the real taste of adventure. When I first time came to Indonesia, I did like a few trips around other islands, some volcano hikes, some boat trips, and everywhere outside of Bali you drink this coffee. For me it tastes great, but it also tastes like great memories. Okay, our jungle journey continues, and after sleeping on a boat with the sound of the jungle, insects, animals, some boats, very beautiful though, under the stars, some tropical rain. We had amazing breakfast, we traveled a bit more, a couple of hours deeper in the jungle actually, and the deeper we go to the jungle, the more you see how vegetation change, the more dense it becomes. So, and later today after lunch we'll reach the third camp. So we visit 3 points, and each of them had their own orangutan families. Who is this? Is it feeding time now?
Orangutan coming for the banana.
We're finishing the trip, watched a beautiful sunset here on the boat. Just so peaceful and so beautiful. Really grateful for this experience, and of course it was a lot of fun to watch orangutans. But tomorrow going back to Bali, but until then I'm going to enjoy the last moments in this very, very special place. Hey guys, good morning.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Makasih, Gleb.
Terima kasih.
Enjoy.
Thank you. being in such a remote place, being so far away from the business world, being so far away from normal lives of normal people, I was thinking a lot about something which has been on my mind in the last years. And it's actually about remote work. And as much as I believe that everyone should give it a chance, I believe that everyone should try it, and I also think that like digital nomad lifestyle, it has to be celebrated. And I believe if you have an opportunity, you should definitely go for it. But in my specific case, since I'm working remotely for the last 5 years, there is a lot of heaviness which been building up and accumulating to the point right now which I'm really tired of that. And let me explain. And as somebody who's been working remotely for the last 5 years, working remotely but also building business remotely, and I must say there are a lot of pros and cons. I think in the last couple of years I've been feeling that cons are overweighting pros. What do I mean? I read this study recently which shows that people who work remotely usually are, even though they're more productive, they're less social and kind of more depressed, because they spend less time socializing after work, they spend less time socializing during work times, but also don't have this proper border of like work and not work. And while as a business owner I don't expect this border to ever exist, some of the parts of the study really resonate with me. As much as I appreciate this flexibility to travel, decide where to work from, and also combine work with all the hobbies I have, I feel that right now I really want to focus on delivering my best performance possible and focus, like maybe in the next 5-10 years, really focus on my career and my business, which kind of wipes out all the advantages of remote work. And I'm thinking a lot about this in the last months. What's more important for me, freedom or growth? And I don't believe that balance exists, at least at this stage. Maybe at some point you can engineer your life in a way that this balance exists. I think in the last years, which I've been working remotely, I definitely sacrificed growth for freedom. And I feel like in my next chapter, which will be somewhere else, it will be the other way around. And I know as a matter of fact that in my next chapter, I want to work with my team or with my clients to see them in person, work in person, because again, as more of repetitive work is going to be done by agents in the cloud or local agents, there will be way more value in collaboration, in sharing ideas and having these human experiences. And this is something which, it's not that I'm missing, I'm craving. And don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful for what I have and I'm still enjoying it as much as I can. But I just want to be very honest with you, because who knows, maybe you feel the same. And also just to give you a little bit of a glimpse of where I'm going next. And of course, as always, I invite you to join my journey by subscribing to this channel. And if you like this video, please leave a comment. I will read and respond to all of them. And I see you in the next one.